Don't take my word for it. You can find this in various commentaries, but the Muslim scholars at 𝗹𝗶𝗀𝗂𝗶 have put together a nice article for us. The article begins by pointing out that to understand the verse, you have to learn how the expression is used in Arabic. Then the scholars explain. Based on that, we say to you that with regard to the literal translation of the word 𝗘𝗽𝗀𝗀𝗲, that's the word 𝗷𝗂𝗸𝗲𝗂 translated as swelling breasts because he didn't understand how it's used in Arabic, it is the plural of the word 𝗘𝗽𝗀, which refers to a female with developing breasts, as it says in Majma' al-Lugha. Ibn Faris, may Allah have mercy on him, said, Kab comes from a sound root that is indicative of a thing beginning to develop and emerge. From the same root comes the word kab, which refers to the ankle, which is the bone on the two sides of the lower leg where it meets the foot, and the word Kaaba, which refers to the house of Allah, may he be exalted. It is so called because of its prominence and its square shape. A woman is described as a 𝗘𝗽𝗀 when her breasts begin to develop. And here are some sources. This is the literal meaning of the word in terms of linguistic roots. So the word 𝗘𝗽𝗀 refers to a girl whose breasts are just starting to form, and it's related to the word kab, which refers to the little bone that sticks out on the side of your ankle. Then the scholars give an example of what they're talking about by showing how the Arabic word for menstruating can be used to mean literally menstruating or to refer to a stage of development, someone who's reached the age of menstruation. And they continue. We may say something similar about describing a woman as 𝗘𝗽𝗀 in Arabic. It is not intended as an erotic, physical description of any part of the woman's body, as much as it is intended as a description of the girl in terms of the emergence of the signs of femininity in her as an indication of her young age and youthfulness so that men would be attracted to her. At this age, the signs of femininity begin to appear in the girl. The point of using this word is not to describe the size of the breasts or to note their form or shape. Rather, the purpose is to highlight the woman's youthfulness. Ibn al-Jawzi, may Allah have mercy on him, said, the woman is a tifla, little girl, when she is small, walida, when she begins to walk, then a 𝗘𝗽𝗀𝗀𝗲, when her breasts begin to appear, then a nahid, when they increase in size, then masr, when she reaches the age of puberty, then khawd, when she reaches the age of a young woman. Did you catch that? She's a 𝗘𝗽𝗀𝗀𝗲 when her breasts begin to appear, and that's 2 stages before she reaches the age of puberty. Here they consider menstruation as the beginning of puberty. Why is this significant? Well, according to their system, a 𝗘𝗽𝗀𝗀𝗲 is a prepubescent girl. Doctors today treat budding breasts as a sign of early puberty. Breasts begin to form during Tanner stage 2. But in Islam, Tanner stage 2 is still prepubescent. What does this mean? Well, if the houris of paradise are all the same age, and they're all Tanner stage 2 forever, then according to Islam, every single Muslim man will spend eternity deflowering prepubescent girls. Allah will make sure that all of these prepubescent girls are virgins every time the Muslim men have sex with them. And Muslim women who somehow make it to paradise will spend eternity watching their husbands deflower prepubescent girls. Allah is therefore the infinite Jeffrey Epstein, and his paradise is the infinite Epstein Island. Actually, now that I think about it, Muhammad was the one who was using these promises of an infinite Epstein Island to gain control over people. So Muhammad would be the infinite Jeffrey Epstein. Ghislaine Maxwell was the one who would recruit the girls, so Allah would be more like the infinite Ghislaine Maxwell. He's providing the girls. But remember, one of the reasons so many of us wanted the Epstein files released was that we wanted to know what sort of people were joining Epstein on his little island. Kind of makes you wonder what sort of people would be drawn to Islam by promises of an eternity of deflowering prepubescent girls. Sounds like someone needs to release the Islam files. Oh wait, they already did.